Did you ever stop to think if this is all an accident? Your underwater mortgage, your unbearable student debt, your shrinking paycheck, your unaffordable health care, your bleak prospects for retirement? What if this wasn't an accident? What if this isn't just the way things turned out in America? What if all these things that keep you awake at night are the same things that allow others to sleep soundly and wake refreshed to another day of profiting from your misery? What if our present moment happened on purpose? Are You Better Off Now is an examination of a famous political question and its lasting effects on the 1980 presidential election.
Next Tuesday is Election Day. Next Tuesday, all of you will go to the polls. You'll stand there in the polling place and make a decision. I think when you make that decision, it might be well if you would ask yourself, are you better off than you were 4 years ago?
Are you better off than you were 4 years ago was a trick question. If you answered yes, then you had simply been lucky enough to escape the grasp of the evil government. And if you answered no, well, you just weren't lucky enough. And in either case, there was really nothing you could do to escape your government-mandated fate. In the 3 decades since American voters were convinced that the evil government was ruining their lives, they've elected thousands of politicians who have promised to starve the beast. Yet all these years later, the government is not significantly smaller or less intrusive. In fact, the only thing that all of this government hating has accomplished is to make the lives of the majority of Americans far worse than they were 35 years ago. Falling wages, stalled social mobility, declining health and education outcomes, reduced savings, and growing personal debt. These are the measurable outcomes of the Reagan Revolution. Of course, it doesn't have to be this way, but it will be this way until a majority of voters understand that capital gains aren't wages, taxation isn't armed robbery, religion isn't science, test scores aren't education, and liberty isn't simply the freedom to do only as you choose. Being certain that voters never understand these differences is the most powerful weapon of those who profit from the destruction of the middle class and the further impoverishment of the already poor. Are you better off now? I'm not.